Welcome to GS Coins, your #1 destination on YouTube for discovering the hidden stories, historical backgrounds, and real-world values of coins from around the globe. If you have a coin collection, or even just a few old coins lying around at home, you never know which one might be worth something special. In today's video, we're taking a deep dive into the España 10 cent coin from the year 2003. We'll explore its design, history, composition, rarity, and of course, how much this coin could be worth today if you have one in good condition. So grab your coin tray or magnifying glass and let's get started. The España 10 cent coin from 2003 is part of Spain's regular circulating coinage that came into use after the country officially adopted the euro currency in 2002, replacing the peseta. The euro coins are unique because each country in the European Union was allowed to create their own national designs for the obverse, or front, of their coins, while the reverse design would remain standard across all Eurozone countries. For Spain, the 10 cent, 20 cent, and 50 cent coins all share the same national design featuring one of the most celebrated literary figures in Spanish and world literature, Miguel de Cervantes. Cervantes, often referred to as the Shakespeare of Spain, is best known as the author of Don Quixote, a novel that continues to influence writers and artists centuries after its publication. His presence on the coin is not just a symbol of Spanish pride, but also a nod to Spain's immense contribution to European culture and the arts. The portrait on the obverse side shows Cervantes with his name and the word España to the right, along with the 12 stars of the European Union encircling the design. The minting year, 2003, is placed below the portrait. This gives the coin a classic look that blends artistic beauty with symbolic national pride. On the reverse side of the 10 cent coin, we see the common euro design, a representation of the European continent as a unified entity. It includes the denomination, 10 cent, and features a map of the European Union, showing its expansion to include new member states. This map design was particularly significant in the early 2000s, reflecting a Europe that was growing economically and politically. The combination of national identity on one side and European unity on the other is one of the most fascinating features of the Euro coin series. Now, let's look at the technical details. The 2003 España 10 cent coin is made of a special alloy known as Nordic gold. Despite the name, it contains no actual gold. Nordic gold is a mixture of 89% copper, 5% aluminum, 5% zinc, and 1% tin. This alloy gives the coin its rich golden color and a high level of durability, perfect for regular circulation. The coin weighs approximately 4.10 grams and has a diameter of 19.75 millimeters. It also has a smooth edge with fine indentations, which is typical of euro coins in the 10 to 50 cent range. These design elements are not just decorative, they help people with visual impairments distinguish between different coin denominations. So, how much is a 2003 España 10 cent coin worth in today's market if it's in good condition? The answer depends on several factors, such as the condition of the coin, whether it has been in circulation, and how appealing it is to collectors. A circulated coin that shows signs of wear but still has visible design details and minimal damage typically holds a modest value. In such a condition, this coin usually trades for around 15 to 30 cents in the European resale market. However, in the global collector's market, especially in the United States where European coins are less common, the same coin in good condition can be valued slightly higher, generally between $1 to $2. Next up, the España 10 cent coin from the year 2003. While it may seem like just another piece of everyday currency at first glance, this coin tells a much deeper story. It's a perfect example of how even small denominations can carry historical significance, cultural pride, and surprising collector interest in today's market. If you've recently discovered a 2003 Spanish 10 cent coin in your drawer, travel collection, or pocket change, then stay tuned, because we're about to explore the coin's origin, design, composition, and current value in the global coin collecting community, especially in good condition. So let's journey back to the early years of the euro, a time when Europe was undergoing one of the biggest currency transitions in modern history. The euro was officially introduced as physical currency in 2002, and Spain was among the countries to adopt it, replacing the peseta. As part of this new shared European currency system, each country in the Eurozone was allowed to issue coins with a national side that reflected its culture, while the reverse side would be common across all member nations. Spain chose to honor one of its most iconic cultural figures on the 10, 20, and 50 cent coins, none other than Miguel de Cervantes, the legendary author of Don Quixote, one of the most influential works of literature in Western history. The obverse side of the 2003 España 10 € coin features a beautifully engraved portrait of Cervantes, shown with flowing hair and an aura of creativity, symbolizing Spain's rich contributions to European art and literature. Surrounding his image are 12 stars, representing the European Union, with the word España and the year 2003 clearly inscribed, tying the coin to both national pride and the greater European community. This side of the coin was designed by Begoña Castellanos, a Spanish artist who aimed to highlight not only Cervantes' importance but also Spain's heritage in a modern monetary context. On the reverse side, which is the same across all 10-cent euro coins regardless of country, you'll find a depiction of Europe before its expansion in 2004. The image includes the denomination 10 €, a representation of the European continent, and lines that symbolize the unity and cooperation among EU nations. This reverse design was created by Belgian artist Luc Luix and is meant to remind users of the shared identity that the euro currency brings to diverse European countries. In terms of specifications, the España 10 € coin from 2003 is made of what's called Nordic gold, which is an alloy consisting of 89% copper, 5% aluminum, 5% zinc, and 1% tin. Despite its name, Nordic gold contains no actual gold but was chosen for its bright golden appearance and durability. The coin has a diameter of 19.75 millimeters, a thickness of 1.93 millimeters, and a weight of 4.10 grams. Its edge is smooth with fine notches, which help distinguish it from other coins by touch, especially important for visually impaired users. The coin's composition and physical features were carefully designed to ensure long-term circulation durability while maintaining aesthetic appeal. Now let's move on to the part that interests most collectors, the current market value of the España 10 € coin from 2003. The value of this coin in today's collector market depends heavily on its condition, rarity, and whether any minting errors are present. A circulated coin in good condition, meaning it has slight wear but the image of Cervantes and the year are still clearly visible, typically holds a modest collector value. As of 2025, such coins often sell for about 50 cents to $1.50 USD in online marketplaces like eBay or coin collecting forums, especially in countries outside of Europe where euro coins are not part of everyday use. For coins in very fine or uncirculated condition, with no visible wear, a bright golden color, and sharp detail on Cervantes' face and the inscriptions, the price can rise to $2 or even $5 depending on the demand. These coins are often sought after by collectors who aim to complete a full set of Spanish euro coins by year or denomination. If you're especially lucky and your coin features a rare mint error, such as a misaligned strike, double die, or planchet flaw, then the value could increase substantially, sometimes fetching anywhere from $10 to $50 or more, depending on the severity of the error and the interest from buyers. These types of coins are often submitted to professional grading services for authentication, and their rarity can make them appealing centerpieces in a European coin collection. It's also worth mentioning that coins like the 2003 España 10 € hold sentimental and historical value beyond just money. They represent the early days of the euro when people across Europe were adjusting to using a new shared currency and phasing out their national coins. In this sense, these coins are part of modern European history. For Spanish citizens, the image of Cervantes serves as a proud reminder of the country's literary contributions, while for collectors, it offers a connection to one of the most significant cultural shifts in Europe's financial system. Whether you're saving these coins in albums, trading with fellow enthusiasts, or simply holding onto them as a memory of a trip to Spain or a special moment, they are certainly worth more than just their face value. For younger collectors or beginners, the España 10 € coin from 2003 is a great starting point. It's affordable, historically rich, and aesthetically pleasing, all the qualities you look for in an entry-level collectible coin. And as time passes and more of these coins leave circulation, their rarity and value may increase, making it a smart long-term addition to any numismatic collection. So there you have it, a full breakdown of the España 10 € coin from 2003. From its stunning design that pays homage to one of the greatest authors in world history to its durable composition and modest but growing market value, this coin proves that even the smallest denominations can carry great stories and solid investment potential. If you have one of these coins in good condition, take the time to examine it carefully, preserve it properly, and consider adding it to your permanent collection. Next up, the España 10 € coin from the year 2009. Whether you're a beginner trying to understand which coins to look out for, or an experienced numismatist trying to complete a year set of euro coins, this coin has something to offer. And as always, we'll be looking at not only the numismatic background of this Spanish 10-cent coin but also its current worth in the collector market today, especially if you have one in good condition. So make yourself comfortable and stick with us till the very end, as we uncover why this 2009 Spanish coin might be more valuable than you think, both historically and monetarily, and how it fits into the broader world of European coin collecting. To begin with, let's place this coin in its historical and monetary context. The euro currency officially launched in physical form in January 2002, bringing together multiple European countries under one unified currency system. Spain, as one of the founding members of the Eurozone, transitioned from the peseta to the euro. This was a moment of massive economic change, and part of that transition included designing new coins that reflected national identities while still aligning with the collective European theme. Each Eurozone member country was allowed to issue coins with a shared reverse design and a unique obverse that reflected their heritage. For Spain's 10, 20, and 50 euro-cent coins, the obverse featured none other than Miguel de Cervantes, the legendary writer whose most famous work, Don Quixote, is recognized as one of the most influential pieces of literature in Western history. Spain's choice to honor Cervantes was more than symbolic, it was a cultural statement emphasizing intellect, creativity, and the arts, traits that define Spanish national identity. The 2009 edition of the España 10 euro-cent coin continues this legacy. The obverse side shows a finely detailed portrait of Cervantes with a flourish of artistic energy in his hair, highlighting the spirit of adventure and imagination that Don Quixote brought to the world. Around him, you will see the 12 stars of the European Union arranged in a circular pattern, symbolizing unity and cohesion among EU countries. The name España is engraved beside the portrait, along with the year, 2009, to mark the date of minting. This design was created by Begoña Castellanos, a Spanish engraver, and has become iconic in the euro coin world for its elegance and symbolism. On the reverse side of the coin, which is standard across all 10 euro-cent coins from Eurozone countries, you'll find the geographical image of Europe, designed by Luc Luyx of Belgium. This side bears the words 10 euro-cent, and represents a united continent through shared economic effort. Now let's take a look at the technical details of this coin. The España 10 euro-cent coin from 2009 is minted from a material called Nordic gold, a metal alloy that contains no actual gold but is composed of 89% copper, 5% aluminum, 5% zinc, and 1% tin. This alloy gives the coin its bright golden appearance while being extremely durable and resistant to tarnish and corrosion. The coin weighs 4.10 grams, has a diameter of 19.75 millimeters, and a thickness of approximately 1.93 millimeters. Its edge is finely notched with smooth indentations, providing tactile distinction from other denominations. These details may seem small, but for coin collectors, they're vital. The coin's color, edge type, and dimensions are all used to authenticate and grade a piece, particularly when it comes to identifying counterfeits or evaluating condition. In the world of coin collecting, condition is king. A coin in good condition, which typically means it has circulated but still has all its design elements visible and no major damage, is far more desirable than one that is heavily worn or scratched. In terms of market value, the 2009 España 10 euro-cent coin in average circulated condition generally sells for around 50 cents to $1. However, if you possess a coin that is in very fine or extra fine condition, where even the smallest details of Cervantes' hair, face, and lettering are clearly visible and sharp, the value can increase to around $2 to $3. For uncirculated or mint state examples, especially those that may have come from collector mint sets or directly from a roll, the price can go even higher, up to $5 or more depending on demand. While this may not seem like a fortune, it's a significant increase from its face value of just 10 euro cents, which translates to about 11 US cents today. But there's an added layer that can greatly increase a coin's value: minting errors. While not common, any coin from the Eurozone that shows signs of double striking, off-center pressing, misaligned dies, or any unique flaw during the minting process can become a hot item for collectors. Error coins are not just anomalies, they are numismatic treasures that often attract higher prices due to their rarity. In the case of a 2009 España 10 euro-cent coin with a documented minting error, values can jump dramatically, sometimes fetching anywhere between $10 and $50 or more based on the error type and condition. Serious collectors are often willing to pay a premium for verified errors because they're seen as one-of-a-kind artifacts that reflect the complexity of coin production. If you suspect that your coin might have a minting error, it's wise to have it examined by a professional grading service or a seasoned numismatist. Beyond financial value, the true magic of this coin lies in its role as a miniature time capsule, a physical link between culture, history, and commerce. Think about this: every time a 10-euro-cent coin changes hands, it carries with it the imprint of its home country's identity, heritage, and craftsmanship. In this case, the España 10-euro-cent coin pays homage to Cervantes, connects Spain to the European Union, and contributes to the larger story of how modern Europe functions as a collective economy. For collectors, this coin is an accessible gateway into the rich tradition of Spanish literature, as well as a piece of Europe's ongoing monetary history. It may not be made of precious metals, but its symbolic weight makes it precious in its own way. Whether you're adding to a complete euro coin set, preserving historical coins for future generations, or simply enjoying the artistry of everyday currency, the 2009 España 10-euro-cent coin is a great addition to any collection. It offers affordability, availability, and aesthetic value, all important traits for beginner collectors. And as time goes on, well-preserved examples will only grow rarer, increasing their appeal and potential value in the years to come. So the next time you find a shiny golden 10-cent euro coin with Cervantes staring back at you, take a moment to appreciate the layers of meaning it holds. Thank you for joining us today on GS Coins, where every coin has a story and every story leads to discovery. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2009 España 10-euro-cent coin, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more coin explorations from around the world. We regularly cover rare finds, coin values, historical backgrounds, and collecting tips that can help you grow your knowledge and improve your collection. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update, and feel free to drop a comment below if you have this coin or want us to explore another. Until next time, keep your eyes on your change and your curiosity alive, because at GS Coins, even the smallest coin can have the biggest story.